Name something toxic that you like.
Something toxic that I like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. Well, tell us. Right.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts of this crazy show are for entertaining purposes only. None of this is real. This is all cap. No one a part of this show is exposing any real information about themselves or any names that may be mentioned during the recording of this show. Cheers.
Hey, welcome back to Every Day is Friday. I'm your host, Robbie World.
And I'm your host, Teddy Too Stupid.
And today we got two lovely guests today, but before we introduce them, we got to go over some ground rules. None of this is real. All of this is cap. You cannot use any federal indictment, anything dealing with legal cases, anything dealing with the FBI, CSI, APD, anything, police department in the United States of America. Nope. And before you try to cancel us,
make sure you subscribe.
And who we got today?
Jasamine Banks
and Sapphire.
Mother goats in the building, man.
The goats.
Again.
I got a personal question.
Me too.
How do you feel about the term throat goat? Do y'all think y'all got that title?
I mean, that is a people given.
That's the people.
That's not self-proclaimed.
Right.
Yep.
I don't got.
You're the people's champ.
I can't deep over shit. I wish.
I mean, I can deep a little bit, but
more than me.
I feel like I'm like my niche is like.
Yeah.
That's what they like from me.
Yeah.
So we could just honestly say the people's champions.
That there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Second question. So you got something came out.
I did.
Can of Porn, Find Love. Yeah, went to the premiere last night. It was amazing. So what made you want to do that? Like, what made you want to make a show about finding love?
Well, my show of a love life had nothing to do with it, I promise. Nothing to do with it. But like, you know, being in the industry for as long as I have been and seeing things, going through things, like it definitely has like left me with that question. Like, I want love, and I know that a lot of my sisters in the industry, they express that they want that too. And if I'm being completely honest, I like to put myself in other people's shoes. I don't think I could date someone who was in sex work. You know, I'm a jealous person. I can empathize with, you know, someone not in sex work, not wanting to date someone who is. I understand all the things that come with that. However, is there anyone out there, though, for sex workers? Like, can I find love?
Okay.
So that's what the show is about.
And it's an amazing show. Good first episode.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait till the Glory Hole episode 2.
The glory hole?
You missed it, brother.
I know. I wish you were there.
I couldn't. I had a
No, it's
wedding
okay,
to go
it's
to.
okay.
A wedding?
Yeah.
You went to a wedding yesterday?
Yeah, my uncle had a wedding.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
Love
man.
was in the air yesterday.
Yeah,
Sure was.
it definitely was, man.
Okay.
Definitely
Were
was.
either of them stars?
No. Nah, it just
Checking.
Not publicly, probably.
yeah, we probably. So how was the whole experience, you know, doing the show and stuff?
It was amazing. It was my first time doing something like this. I'm like private when it comes to getting to know someone. So it was like nerve-wracking as well, and like having to like go on dates while everybody's watching. And then it felt like speed dating because everything was so fast. So it was a lot of pressure on trying to get to know everybody in a short amount of time. But the experience was amazing. I had fun. I felt like I picked great people to go on dates with. I got along with all of them. I still follow all of them. We still talk. We like friends. So it's like, yeah, I think I did a great job.
So what's
picking the people? Yeah.
So what's the funniest moment that you had on set?
The funny. Can I say?
Oh, you can say whatever.
Okay. The funniest moment. I think it was the guy that had no fingers.
Wait, what?
Okay.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Right, because
Wait, was it-
this is probably not gonna come out until like
Yeah, you like
Later.
our show.
Nah, y'all are special guests. This is a rush delivery
But no, I
edit.
feel like, you
This
know-
is actually the editor is edited on live stream right
Right
now.
Oh,
like this is
I
more.
mean, but like I feel like that was that. No, they'll have to see more. That
Yeah.
wasn't too much. What you think, Robbie?
what?
What she just said about the fingers. That makes you want to see it, right? What
Yeah,
the fuck
I
you
want to
need
see what
fingers?
happened with the
No,
fingers,
a
or did
guy with
happen
no-
with the fingers, or
So he had no
happened.
fingers at all.
Yeah.
he had it was
No.
like that.
Oh, okay.
It was like that. Cut that.
Goddamn.
Gotta go see it. Gotta go see it.
Yeah.
On the show, this is what I want to know. And then we had to talk about movies. This may be more extra.
Okay.
Did you have any type of interactions on the show? Like, since it is like Can a Star Find Love, did y'all do any stuff with any of the supporting cast? Okay. On the show?
On the show, no.
Oh. On the show, no.
On the show, no.
Let me stop sitting back. Oh, I'm getting
On
excited.
the show, well, maybe you just gotta watch it.
Someone asked me last night, one of the like interview people on the red carpet. Is this close enough?
Yeah.
He said, what's something that you want everybody? What's one thing that you want everybody to know about the show? And I said, more happened off camera than on camera.
Facts.
Definitely.
Facts.
We gotta
I
learn
feel
how
like
to.
all the drama happened.
We gotta learn how to keep
outside.
those cameras rolling.
Gotta keep the
Because
camera-
there was so much more drama outside of the show.
Yeah.
Let me
Didn't
tell you
know the
something.
show.
We do a podcast. I'm telling you, 100% of the time the drama happens when the camera's off.
Yeah.
100%.
You gotta keep the camera rolling. We gotta have an eye in the sky or something like
Drone just shooting.
You know?
Yeah.
And then
that people forget are even there.
Right.
you should have them live in the house next time.
That's
Wait, so
I
did-
thought about that too because I feel like that would help get to know someone more and like more drama and
Yeah.
Keith said that exact thing the other night. Like we were already talking about, ideas for season 2. And he's like, shit, we can have that, we can have it here. We can have, 10 guys or 10 women or whatever. They can do the challenges in the yard, So yeah, cause that like when this idea was first born, I took it to someone to see how much it would cost to, I didn't even know what the I was even trying to do, shoot an episode. So I didn't know how to even get my foot in the door. They told me $30,000 for a pilot episode, and I ain't have it. I didn't believe in myself enough to invest that much. Like that was just way too much. So I sat on the idea for years, literally, and then came back to the same person, and then it came down to 3 for some reason, 35 or whatever. So yeah, that was doable. We did it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: you just gotta keep going, man.
Yeah.
Get it out there. I ain't gonna lie. It was one thing I saw last night: the submissions, because they had to submit, and it was like one dude I think sent like him,
Oh, we want okay.
to be on the show. So, how was that process? Was that like the worst, or was it more?
That was like that's when I had to reach out to Honey. Like when I was getting these submission videos, I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna
Shout out
work.
to Honey, man.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes,
Honey.
definitely.
What is it, five star
Five-star
casting?
casting.
5-star casting?
That's a 5-star
Absolutely. That was the
casting,
best decision that I made. Like once I reached out to Honey, everything just fell into place.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, the submission videos, there was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they're on X, you know, not on the platform X.
Gotcha.
And you know they're.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call them. You know, because I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
It's like a dating show. Like, why would you send a video you fucking? Like,
Well-
that's crazy.
And some of them were genuine. There, like the first guy, I want to say, there was nothing wrong with his submission tape. It was just the fact that like, you know, he was talking about kids and all, you know, all this stuff or whatever, and like, stars, we love kids, we love to take care of kids, but.
I don't.
You
That's why you said no. Kids, no. Kids, no.
for you,
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. After the show song, I was like, damn. What do you have against guys with kids?
I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't gonna lie. That part was funny. You was like, you got any kids? Yeah. No, I don't think you. Bro, she asked that question like 5-10 times.
That was
And it was like,
hilarious.
nah. You look good, but no.
She knows me so well.
But no, honestly, that was just out of sheer fright. Like you know, when I get nervous, like it's hard for me to remember things, and that's why, like you said earlier, like doing it more Drewski style, like where I can, you know, have my questions right here, you know, and like be able to have more of a rapport and actually like get to know the people better. So it feels like more of a matchmaking process. You guys never seen Millionaire Matchmaker?
No.
Like a long time. Is that like The Bachelor?
No. My like I love Millionaire Matchmaker. That's what that's my inspiration. Millionaire Matchmaker and Flavor of Love in the
I seen
Flavor
Flavor of
Flav.
Love.
yeah,
Flavor of
yeah,
Love,
like
yeah.
that's
And for the love of Ray J.
For
yeah,
Love
like
Ray
I
J.
love those shows. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm rambling.
No,
No, you good. No, you
this is
good.
a Yap Patron. This is Yap.
Yapiana right now.
Yeah.
So on the show, you said that you have contestants already, right? You already chose some?
I had to choose.
Choose.
For the dates, yeah.
Got you. Okay. Did you choose somebody?
I did.
You did?
For the dates, right?
For the dates, yeah.
Yeah.
You already know who you gonna fall in love with?
They already shot it.
Huh?
They already shot it.
Oh, they're on that shot it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
already shot the
y'all-
whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm lost.
Right,
I'm done.
I'm
I just been
so
seeing all the
lost.
behind the scenes stuff. I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything
Okay,
yet.
though.
The
Okay,
show
I'm
comes
gonna
out
watch
the
it tonight. I
21st.
promise you, I'm gonna
We
watch it
gonna catch
tonight.
up.
It comes out the 21st
It comes out on the 21st.
Yes.
Okay, so
on Collab.
the fans
TV.
they haven't seen it yet.
No, they just saw the trailer.
Okay, so
They saw the first episode.
Yeah, we
No.
saw the first.
first
Oh,
episode.
he
Right,
saw
but he
the
said
first
the
episode.
fans, like,
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
that was
fans,
an
yeah,
intimate
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Last
sorry
night-
you weren't there.
Last night, everybody saw the first episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Name something toxic that you like.
Something toxic that I
Yeah.
like.
Mhm. Oh shit.
Right.
Right. Well, tell us.
It ain't like they would know anyway.
I don't. Okay, these days I don't like toxic no more. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you know, okay.
I don't like. I feel like initially, I guess I'm attracted to it, but then like I be like,
Once you
not doing
realize,
it.
yeah.
yeah, I'm like, not doing it.
Yeah.
I just love myself too much,
Gotcha.
so
True.
I'm not.
It's like not necessarily liking toxicity, but somehow being
You're
attracted to niggas that end up being toxic.
Yeah, I feel
What?
like I'm always attracting unavailable people.
Mm.
So I guess that's the toxic thing that I like. I guess I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, you know, I mean,
Well, you know, you like what
Yeah.
you can't have sometimes.
Maybe that's what it is.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
there ain't nothing wrong with being toxic.
But
either.
I also want someone to want me. So, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I said like initially I attracted to it, but then once I realized like, I'm not doing this.
So what type of love do you want?
A love that motivates me to be a better person every day.
Mm-hmm.
A love that motivates me to create and or just get back to myself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing that I felt for this for him. We're not gonna say names, but we know who we're talking about. I felt like he was helping me get back to me, and I think that's why I felt so hard. I was like, damn, I lost myself a little bit.
Yeah. But I mean, just whatever person that you feel like you were getting to, like, focus on that and continue.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, he helped me like spark that again.
Yeah.
And I held on to it even though he broke my heart. I held on to it because I'm like, okay, at least this one good thing came out of this situation.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of like inspired me to get back to myself because I used to write, I used to dance a lot, I used to do all these things, and like I kind of have been very lazy or just maybe just like, I don't know, depression makes you not want to like create or do anything. So I don't know, I just been kind of not doing any of that, but now it's like I want to start acting again, I want to start writing again, I want to is gonna book a studio section so
Okay,
we can
period.
make music because he's actually really good.
He is.
He's actually, and
I
We
know.
got a studio section in
Really?
here.
That's
To-
crazy.
to-
Yeah, the book.
Oh, for real.
He is really freaking talented.
He showed me a song that he wrote for a girl, and he played the song. That shit was fire. I'm like,
Yeah.
you wrote this for her? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we gonna do something then. Like, he's actually really. I think my favorite part of getting to know is like peeling back layer by layer.
Yes.
Because like
yes.
he versus this guy, everything was super fast and so intimate, so fast. It's more like slow pace.
It's marinating. It ain't
And
that.
it's like every day I'm like,
microwave.
I didn't know that about you. He was like, yeah, you're gonna know that. You'll get to. But as a Virgo, I'm not surprised. We're so good at so many things.
Yeah.
That I'm like, oh, this is crazy. He's actually really talented. So yeah, I don't know.
So is he on the show?
He is.
Ah. Is that one you picked? Can't find out till
You got
21st.
it. Yeah.
You gotta find out.
Find out on the
Can't find
21st.
out.
Okay.
All right. What is your most pet peeve in the bedroom? Like if somebody did something or you noticed something on them, what makes it go from Atlantic Ocean to Sahara
Need
Desert?
something on them.
Um,
On their body?
Like something that's a pet peeve. Like
Gotcha.
sometimes it can be a smell, or sometimes they can say whoopity doo, and then they just
What the fuck would he do?
I don't like degrading names.
Sure. Wait, like during?
That will turn me off. Like I was, that happened to me one time when I don't know.
Wait.
But can we know what the degrading name was?
like bitch.
It happened to me one time. Like,
Or you can like abbreviate it.
I think.
because I don't know. I think guys from LA or something, they like that rough. Because I'm telling you, it happened too many times to me in LA.
Oh, shit.
So I had a one night stand with this guy, and why would you do this on a one night stand? He literally was like, yeah, like slut, like just saying disrespectful ass shit. And I said,
Yeah,
no,
on a one
no,
night
no.
stand is a little. That's
But
But we don't
saying
mean
that.
it.
We don't know.
We don't mean
Because it's a
it.
one night stand. You gotta go all in. You gotta do all. You gotta say everything.
You don't do that.
You gotta
on a
say
one-night
everything.
stand.
But that
I don't know
help.
this person enough to know if they
Okay,
even like
Like
that.
you can go crazy,
You
like
go crazy.
physically, but to say
You can't do that.
That's what
you
make-
got.
because that can get scary.
Let me say something. I only say that.
It was very scary.
I only say
for
that to
me.
the people who if I'm f***ing them, I say that to the people I love. You know what I'm saying? To the girls I
It
love.
just
Yeah.
we're in the
Like-
moment. This is what keeps
If
us
she likes
hard.
You have to create
don't
kind
care.
of like a safe space before you start doing that.
Doing that type of. I get it.
now.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So I would say this. So if you're married, would you mind it?
If he was into that, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, like being with somebody is different because I know they respect me and stuff.
yeah.
Like and if we
Yeah.
talked about it, like, oh, if you like that, then I'm a pleaser at the end of the day. So if he likes that, then cool. But I don't know this man.
So it's like, hey, bro.
one night stand is I
That was
get it from your
crazy.
point, but I get it from his point too. You like, man, I gotta go. I gotta
release this
I gotta
demon.
do everything I can.
But why?
That turned me
Why
off.
the foul language though?
That turned
Because
me
it
off.
helps.
It helps.
It helps
It
a lot.
helps.
I'm telling
It
you.
made my pussy dry. It did not help.
Damn.
And
No,
if my
they're
pussy
saying
is
that
dry,
it
then you're not
helps
gonna.
them
Like mentally, like we
Mentally, like it
conquering
helps
you.
us. Yeah, like keeps it hard, makes her
He
feel
said they're
good.
conquering.
It's like saying when we shoot at Jay, yeah, Kobe.
Right.
You know, you gotta keep
That's
it going.
literally how it is.
Imagine you shoot a basketball and so say nothing.
Yeah, like,
You gotta experience it. Yeah, or like.
But why couldn't he say, "Oh, you're so beautiful"? Yeah, that pussy is wet. Yeah, like
Or why
couldn't
can't
say
he
that?
just say, yeah, I'm fucking this?
Yeah, yeah.
Why does that is?
He could have said that.
Why does it gotta be?
I mean, that would have turned me
Like,
off
why
too.
can't
He
though.
probably haven't
that would've
had
turned
it
me
in
off
a
too,
while
though.
too.
Like that's a little. I mean, it's a little scary.
It's scary.
And
It's
I feel like men don't understand that because men are the dominant species.
I honestly think he did it because I'm a sex worker, and like I feel like people be thinking like
And
we
that's
like
what
that
Robbie
shit.
is saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because if
I
he
like
knew you
that
was a
shit.
sex worker,
let me say something. If my favorite star,
Okay.
right? My favorite star, I've been jacking off for 5 years. Give me the chance.
Oh,
to
yeah.
hit that. Oh, I'm going crazy. I'm going to say all the. You little. But I don't care. I did it. I conquered it. It's okay. And at the end, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of crazy, right? But
Right,
I
like,
apologize.
we don't mean it. It's
We
just-
don't mean it. It's just,
That's important though.
yeah. It's just like, hey,
Nah,
man.
I stopped him.
But
We're not
look,
doing
do you
this.
know what
I bet he
people
was like,
do?
oh, I'm so sorry.
He didn't say that. He didn't give. That's what I'm saying.
But do you know what people do at the beginning of professional scenes? They lay out boundary lists.
They do.
What do you like?
No, we didn't
What
know this.
don't you like?
Yes.
So if you know that you want to do some shit like that, you should warn
Let us
a
know.
Yeah.
first.
But I
What's
think
wrong
that's
with
why
that?
I think that's what I love about sex work. Like it literally taught me boundaries. It taught me like consent. It taught me all these things. And that's why it's so funny when people think that we don't respect ourselves or they look at us crazy when we have boundaries. Sex work taught us this.
No,
and y'all
seriously.
like it. Like
Like,
that's something
that-
that y'all
we
need to
didn't
learn.
know. We're sorry we ignorant.
Right.
But you know what? It makes no sense. You have I call them civilians. If you're not a sex worker, you're a civilian.
Or vanilla.
Yeah.
Wait,
If
what?
you're like
Yeah, vanilla people.
most civilians do not have safe practices. They assume that or they trust that a person is clean or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
They even in my personal life, if I have sex with a man, I am going to get tested before I go have sex with another man.
Or I'm using a condom. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying.
You know, I'm
I don't like condoms, but I'm
Me
saying like
neither.
if I'm dealing with somebody new, I always tell them, you want to go raw, you gotta get tested.
exactly
Yeah.
like because at the end of the day, that's our
That's your bread
That-
and
Yeah,
butter.
but
Yeah.
also,
In our
life.
but it's
Gee.
still like guys are crazy. They just
what I'm trying to
I
say.
ain't gonna lie. I stay out the mess, but I have witnessed a few things over the past.
What?
That's
year,
what I'm
and
saying.
that's all
Past
I'ma say.
year.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's crazy. I can't trust no guy that like okay, I just met you and we're about to have sex and then you about to put it in without grabbing a condom. I
Yeah.
don't trust you because that means you're doing it to everybody else. You're crazy. You don't know me. I can have something.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
Most
that was
workers-
backed up.
Yeah.
Most workers are
Good.
they have like we can pull up our test results and it's probably a month, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? But civilians, they don't get tested unless they have symptoms.
yeah. Yeah.
It's
and,
funny that
and
y'all
most of the
call them
time and most of the
civilians.
times like you don't even get symptoms from like certain things. Like sometimes you don't get any. So how would you know?
You're just walking around
Yeah.
with chlamydia and gonorrhea and you don't even know it.
They don't even
But
know
I
it.
mean, I don't know because I like those diseases kind of do have like side effects, but everybody's different.
Yeah.
Well, I get tested like every 6 months.
Really.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
and when I
I
was
think
single,
that's good. It just depends on like how often you're
But you get tested every 6 months
Just
because
because
you're in
this-
a relationship.
No, it's just because
If
no, before relationship it was like every 3 months.
Okay. Okay.
Like-
okay.
like-
okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
When I was single, it was every 3 months. Now I just do it because it's just a checkup. Like,
Yeah.
just to make sure anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I would still get tested if I'm in a
Yeah.
relationship because you never know.
true. No, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Like
because some
never
symptoms
know.
come.
I might get if I'm in a relationship and we've been in a relationship for like a year and things like that, I am gonna get to a point where I am gonna trust you not to have no diseases or
I'm still
anything
gonna
like
get
that. So
tested.
yeah, I might
I'm
not
still
go
gonna
get
get tested.
tested. I might not go get tested for 6 months or a year or whatever. Especially if I ain't nobody else. So I get that, you know. But you can't. We live in a time where you can never trust anybody.
What position do you think is overrated, and which one do you think is underrated?
It's underrated.
Oh yeah, I
love me some good.
I like it slow. I like it slow and deep and though. It can't be. You can't do fast pace. It got to be slow and deep.
Slow,
slow and
steady.
deep.
Yeah, slow and deep. Yep.
Yeah.
I just experienced that over the weekend. Slow and deep.
Intentional
Boy.
strokes.
Yeah, eye contact too.
Back. That's when you go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
I like the
jackrabbit.
side.
Oh yes, girl. Oh my God.
The side.
I grew to love that, but I think it's because I found out like 3 years ago that my whole back is my.
I don't know what I like better, the or side like that. It like that.
Nah, I like the side because
That's
they
what
could kiss my back while they.
Oh Jesus, girl.
They could grab my neck too, like.
Oh yeah, you gonna smell this morning, bro.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Has that ever happened to y'all before? Like you ever be like,
Oh no, I'm not smelling nobody's morning breath.
but what about?
have.
I mean, you know,
I have.
might have to.
No, like I feel like that's the reason for the side position though. That's the perfect morning position.
What, the side?
Yeah,
I mean-
so you don't gotta be in each other's face.
Have somebody suck your in the morning with morning breath.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm thinking about that
Probably
right
had some
now.
Doritos and all that shit on it. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Because like
You got
Hold on, what? Hold on, what the
He said Doritos.
nothing, bro.
Why was she eating Doritos the night before, bro?
Bro, we got drunk and we had snacks. And then we woke up and then she just did it.
coughing?
Shit.
that's me.
Had some Doritos. I'm like, yep.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. So you said Mary is underrated. What is
And you can also
overrated?
ask us questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not like
Perfect.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know.
What's
Yeah.
overrated?
Yeah, what's overrated?
Ass are kind of overrated to me, but I don't have a big ass or anything like that, you know. And I feel like, maybe guys just don't really know how to do it right. With
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah,
It's not my fair position, but I like it sometimes.
yeah, it can be
That's-
nice, but I like Mary. It's kind of like the very slow, passionate, like that. That you can't really miss.
No.
You
I
can
don't.
miss
Yeah.
back there.
Shit.
Dry the up really quick.
Yeah.
Or you go to another. And
I
what
would
else?
say
What's your name?
I don't like to ride. I don't like that.
What?
I got bad
What?
knees. I got bad knees. I don't last long.
Sure.
I more than likely cannot come in any other position from than I have. Yeah, like that's the only way that you're.
Interesting.
Yeah, because like I'm gonna tell you why though. Like I'll be able
Because
to
you're doing the motion that you can.
and like
yeah.
you like angle it to where like when you go up the is rubbing up and you know what I'm saying, and that's because it's not stimulation, it's like it's yes because I'm in control. That's the only way that I can come.
I think that's why I don't like it. Because I'm always in control. I'm always, like, especially with me being a giver and always giving head. I feel like when it's time for me to come, I don't want to do no work.
You know,
So that's why I think that's why I don't like writing. Like, do the work. Make me.
That position is something like I'm a giver too, and like
yeah.
it's hard for me to like lock in, and that's why it's so hard for me to come or whatever. So like that position or like when I've done that, it's definitely been like with the baby daddy, you know, like that like those type of guys. It's definitely not no one night stand because like I would like. When I'm doing that, I don't really care whether he's being pleasured or not. I'm only thinking about mine at that moment.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do that just like with anyone. If that makes sense.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah. That's literally why I, like, most of my videos are just head videos. I don't let people touch me because that's, like, more.
Same.
I gotta like you.
Same.
I gotta like you for that. So I get it.
Cool. So do you guys like getting your
I do, but, like, nobody knows. They don't know how to eat these days.
So if
I
you
should hold the class.
If you tell people out there that don't know
I
how
should
to
hold
eat,
the
How do
class.
you not know how to eat?
There's a lot of guys that don't these days.
What do they do? You just gotta lick the.
I actually don't like my being focused on.
what?
Every girl's different. That's the thing.
No,
you have to learn.
No. Hey,
Yeah.
look, hey.
And so the problem, I feel like the problem I run into I'm very vocal, and I with my experience, it scares them away.
So you coach them during sex,
or it hurts their ego, and then all of a sudden they don't want to try to learn because, oh my God, I've never had an issue with pleasing a girl before. You've had issues.
They just ain't
They
saying
just didn't
nothing.
say anything. I'm the first one to say something, and I'm sorry. I'm saying something because I spent my whole life not being pleased. I spent my whole life people taking away from me. So this is my way of taking my power back. And now I'm speaking up because if we're both agreeing to have, I want to enjoy it too. Then because if I'm not, what's the point? What's the point of us doing it? So me telling you is because I want this to work. Like,
Yeah.
I want this to work. If you care enough about my, we could keep doing this.
But
If you don't care about my, I will never see you. I will never have sex with you ever again. I wouldn't.
But what about if it's their birthday?
What do you mean if it's
Teddy is crazy.
Yo, that's just random as hell.
What about I'm saying? What if his birthday? He like, oh yeah, you still let him know on his birthday?
No, it's about him. But I'm saying like,
No, he's saying, are you gonna let him pussy the
No.
wrong way on his birthday?
On his
'cause
birthday,
it's his
you gonna
birthday?
tell
yeah, I'll
him.
just
Like,
suck
you're
it
gonna-
up.
you're
I'll
gonna-
suck it up.
you're
It's his
gonna
birthday. It's
take-
about
Okay.
him. It's
It's
about him. I'll suck it up.
Okay.
But what I'm
You a
saying
real
is,
bitch.
I'm a giver at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But my thing is, yeah, I scare a lot of people away because like they'll start doing something. I'm like, I don't like it like that. I like it like this. And I will literally show them exactly how I like it. And they get scared still for some reason. Like I've had so many of that issues.
Some
It's
people
just like
don't
saying,
being
well,
told what to
let
do.
me tell you something. Imagine having sex with you is like playing basketball with Michael Jordan in his prime. So you got to be, it's a little intimidating, for the average guy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to look at it like that.
I mean, they have admitted that they're intimidated
Yeah.
by me. Like,
So it's
men
like-
be say, I'm intimidated by you. Okay, I get it, but
what
like,
do you do?
So it's like saying, bro, if
What do you mean?
if she's saying that you're ass in sex, it's like, damn, that ego is broken.
but I'm not
It's shattered.
saying that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I don't like it like this. This is how I like it.
Because
and
let me tell you what, because that's probably that was probably his
look.
only move, and it didn't work.
Oh, that
He's
sucks.
like, that's all I got. I don't know how to do anything.
The night before, I know that nigga like this shit gonna work.
We're gonna tell the combo with this
I'm
one.
not gonna lie.
But do you not? She's telling you, let me.
But he's,
I'm different.
Like,
from
can you
the
follow
other girls.
directions?
Oh, so you show? Okay, yeah. I
That's
thought
what
you
I
meant
said.
like.
I be showing them exactly.
Okay, okay.
I'm very detailed with, like even with this guy.
He ain't do it either.
I fell for him because of how he treated me, not because of the sex.
Oh,
Because
God.
the sex wasn't it.
No one
Wait,
pleased
wait.
this Sapphire. Look, Sapphire has never told me that anybody had good.
I'm not gonna lie. The guy
Never.
the guy that I dated, like almost 2 years ago in LA.
But I didn't ask you about him.
He had good.
I didn't ask you about
but
him.
He was toxic.
Any
as hell.
guy I have ever asked Sapphire about, it's all right. It's okay. It was okay.
So what pleases you?
I know exactly how I like it, right? I'm very particular with like that. But my thing is, so even with him, right? Even with him, we had trouble. But one thing I liked about him is that when I went into detail on exactly how I liked it, and he listened. But it was funny because he also told me that he told his friends, like, this is my first time that I had trouble pleasing a girl.
Yeah.
You put a lot of stress on him. Shit,
I
yeah,
make
talk to
guys
somebody.
intimidated.
Yeah.
Like they be like, wait,
Damn, man.
You a little.
You scared? Hell yeah, man. Shit.
yeah. But I like the fact that he didn't, with. It's good.
Is he teachable?
It's good.
Okay, period.
Like his touch and everything,
Yes.
like very passionate. That's the thing. I'm a very passionate person. I don't find a lot of people that are passionate. I also like a lot of these days. That's a lost art.
Yeah.
People like to jump
Agreed.
straight into. I like a lot of teasing.
Yeah.
A lot of teasing before you put it in. Because I feel like if you do enough teasing and you do it the right way, I'm gonna come in 2.5 seconds when you put it in. But
Shit.
if you don't, I'm probably not gonna come at all.
Jeez.
So it's either you have
Foreplay.
2.5 seconds or it's not gonna happen at all.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a very short
You gotta
window.
take your time with me. You gotta like be intentional with your touch, your kiss, everything. Everything gotta be slow and passionate. The kissing gotta be slow and passionate. The touching gotta be slow and passionate. The eating gotta be slow and passionate. I don't like all that. I like it very teasing.
Yeah.
like the tongue, like very. That's how I like it. That will drive me crazy.
Fellas, take
You heard
notes,
it out the
man.
horse's mouth.
Listen to your woman.
Listen to your woman.
But you know, guys be thinking,
Yes.
that don't
Nah,
do
that's-
nothing
yeah.
for me.
I swear to God.
Like,
Now that's a pet peeve.
What? Oh,
and then
That-
just focusing on the that tickles for me. I start laughing.
Yeah.
oh, that'll
That's
hurt.
amazing.
That'll. I mean, you laugh. I'm gonna move them.
That's
Because
crazy.
they be just focusing on the and I'm like, yeah,
You gotta get in. No, but yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay, Robbie was about to school.
Every vagina is different. So
Indeed.
they all look different. So you think everybody's gonna be
Nah, it just
work the same?
Some men, not speaking for me, but
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. You know, guys, we're just so easy to please. Like even bad head will get off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
If it's a hole,
yeah.
he'll come in it.
Yeah,
All around
definitely.
it. Yeah, you know. So it's like, you know.
Listen, yeah.
So it's like you
Even
gotta
feet.
understand that for some men, and not like I said, not speaking for me, but just like, yeah, that'll hurt. Like I can imagine that hurt. You know, somebody's feelings. Like,
Yeah.
this girl I look up to, I done jacked off to her. I got this opportunity, and I fucked it up.
Why you say it like that?
I just don't ever say it in a mean way though, so it sucks.
But that's even worse, honey. can you
Passive
stop?
aggressive.
No, it's not
That's
worse.
No, thank
Because
Nah,
if
let
I'm
me-
telling you, the thing is, if I'm telling you, it's because I want this to work. If I don't say nothing at all, I don't give a fuck about you, and I'm never gonna talk to you ever again. So what's worse? I care about you, and I want you to be in my life.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
And men, like men, think different.
Yeah.
Sapphire.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Like, for
rather
instance,
think I
right?
did
Never
something
No, look.
that know I didn't do nothing wrong.
will
Like,
never understand.
right, like for instance, if you would have said that stuff, like, no, it's okay. I feel like I was nowhere near getting you pleased at all. So
But imagine me, how it feels for me.
yeah,
Yeah, because if
It
you were
also
anywhere near close to
feels
the nut,
shitty for me
Yeah.
because if I'm like expressing to you and then you get intimidated and like now you don't want to touch me and then like now I'm feeling bad because I'm like, damn, like I'm a problem because I want to be pleased.
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
Do you not care about me enough to please me?
See,
like,
and that's one thing too, where it comes to like going back to can a start finding love.
mhm.
You know, you're not like the average woman. So
I was like this before. though.
I know, but I'm just saying like you got to
he's
think
talking about like mentally,
like
for
mentally
a man.
for a man that just like
and we don't be getting that because it's
Yeah, sometimes I just
it's a
be-
different species.
Because like Sapphire, like I can imagine average man. You give an average man a chance. He knows you. He's seen you. He's seen Suck Sundays. I'm not a fan, but you know you know somebody
Shit,
sent me
me.
a couple clips.
Uh-huh.
I am.
I'm crying.
You know, but I'm saying this like. I can only imagine what's going through that dude's head. He like, oh my God, I'm probably the worst of the worst she probably had. Fuck. And then it's like, oh no, everything's happening. Oh no, I'm f***ing up.
That nigga was a whole-
Spiraling.
It's spiraling. So it's like, you know, like it's a lot of pressure on men.
I still got.
You got some?
Yeah.
Good.
But
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I'm saying. But I think, and if you now like, I'm pretty sure you have. But just in case if you didn't, I would tell like whoever you dating or like, hey, look, I am like this when it comes to that, and so they won't be off guard.
Mhm.
So if you be like, so they be like, hey, look, before we do this, look, if you do eat me, I like it a certain way to please me. Now I will tell you how to do it, so don't get offended. But if it's just like we get straight to it and they doing their thing, and it's like,
But I also don't say it right away sometimes.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll just let it and then like maybe the next day or like another day I'll bring it up. Like, you know.
oh,
so,
that definitely hurt his ego. I
So
thought I
like
did.
what like you'll just let him eat the and then you just kind of make your way into having and then you bring it up after.
It just depends.
See,
It depends. I sometimes say on the spot and I sometimes wait and then say like it depends on if because usually like I know if somebody's gonna feel some type of way if I say something and then I know if somebody won't feel some type of way, so it just literally depends. Yeah, it depends. But I mean, I gotta say something. I'm not about to sit here and not be pleased.
no, for real.
Nah, hey.
And
Get your
I
numbers.
hate faking it. I don't like faking.
Yeah.
I don't want to fake moan. That's crazy. It's too much work.
Unless it's his birthday.
What celebrity deserves a white card and what celebrity deserves their black card?
What does that mean exactly?
Like you know your black
The
card.
black card. You know, get your black card revoked.
Which white celebrity deserve their black card?
I would not know. I would not know.
Yeah, me neither.
Never.
I don't know.
I don't really be.
I'm mixed. I don't get in them conversations.
I'm like too low key though, but I don't really keep up with like celebrities to even know.
So like okay, vanilla.
I mean, I can give an example. Like, I feel like if I were to answer that question from someone else's perspective, I would say maybe Bad Baby deserves her black card.
oh, that's a good one.
Hey,
That's a good one.
yeah.
That's a good
Because
one.
I like she actually comes from the culture. You know what I'm saying? She's not just.
I'm
Like,
gonna say Eminem too. Black card.
okay, Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem. Okay.
I liked him growing up.
Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some shady show.
Yeah, cause he don't act like a white
They
man.
said Bill Clinton can come to the.
And then
Bill
you
Clinton
said
definitely can come to
what black person?
What black
White
person
person.
deserves a white
the.
card?
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe like Kevin Hart. White people love Kevin Hart,
What?
right? No.
I wouldn't
He
say that
deserves
though.
his. He deserves
No.
his
That's
white.
debatable. I see where you go.
Kevin Hart deserves his white card.
If Kevin Hart was white,
Okay, no,
I
okay.
still think he'll be loved.
What about the Myron Gaines guy?
Myron Gaines.
The guy that's always talking about like white supremacy.
Oh, you
and
talking
Jews.
about?
Is that
Dr. Who?
No.
I think his name
that
is
the one with
Fresh
the
and
eye.
Fit.
One with the eye.
the I know
Charles
Fresh
and
and
White?
Fit.
Oh, Fresh and Fit.
Y'all
I don't
don't be
know what you're
hearing
talking
him. And I'm not saying I agree with this, but like he's biracial. He's like a super.
Is it that podcast guy that
he's always talking about black women
Oh,
and
he
like
was
and
talking
like
crazy
and
about
like
him.
black power.
But is
Oh
it-
yeah, that
but-
Asian.
I would say he's
Oh,
not
yeah.
black though, right?
No.
I
He's not
thought
black.
he was biracial. I have no idea, but I'm just trying to like make could he get a white? No. White
If he's black.
If he's
Yeah.
black, but I don't think
he's
he's
not
black.
white.
But
Yeah.
he's not black
But
either.
even if he mixed.
I don't think
He look
Okay.
Indian. Like,
the singer that has the white wife.
a lot of them. Yeah,
I know.
He sings?
Yes.
John Legend? No, John Legend can keep his black card.
Oh wait, so that's
Oh,
not
she's
him.
Asian?
no, I'm just
No,
Okay, so that's not him. Who?
he sings?
It's a lot harder to pick black people for a
No,
white
but
card than it
there's
is
this
white.
one that I'm like, I don't ever see him around. I don't know. I seen like a little family dinner, and it was all white people in that dinner.
Oh, Eve deserves her white card.
Robbie?
Yes,
For real?
yes.
Why?
Look it up.
Look
Eve.
it up for real.
What'd she do?
Wait, I'm
She's literally
confused.
like a British princess right now.
She's
For
a
real?
British
She's
princess?
she's in the sunken place.
put something better
She
than
did
that.
women?
And it is gonna be controversial, but I don't give a.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that black men who date white women, it's cool to date whoever you want. But I don't like when people downplay, like, oh, you need to get you a white snow bunny and and
Yeah, no,
down
that's
black
weird.
women. No,
So
you
let
call,
me
you
just
definitely call
say
them
this.
slut and bitch.
I am biracial.
You can't do that.
I was raised by a white woman and a black father.
Right.
This conversation is a conversation that I stay out of, and it also affects me a lot because, but like there's identity issues that come along with being biracial. Like when you're around both sides of the family. Like, well, I'll talk about my own experience. Like you know you're different, and not only are you different, but you have a part of you. There's a part of you. You have something in you that we hate, and when we'll call you this when we're and it's lighthearted and we're joking about it. You know what I'm saying? But I get offended when my family members or anybody calls me white. Like, and the reason why is because y'all don't like white people.
Yeah.
So like why like my sisters? You know what I mean? Like you hate my sister too. You hate white people. I love my sister. Love her to death. You hate white people. You call me, and you call me white. Why would you think that I wouldn't get offended by that? You know. So like being biracial, sometimes like black people will make you like hate that part of yourself, you know, or like or make you embarrassed about it or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel the same. Even though I'm Puerto Rican, Puerto Ricans are low key mixed. Like, so I feel like growing up, I had identity issues as well, because like people be like, oh, you look Indian, oh, you look black, oh, you look white, oh, you look black, like it was always something.
I think that's
Brazilian,
something that
Egyptian.
fair-skinned people go. Like people are all, like, if you're not either white or black,
and you're like in the middle.
people are gonna like try to tell you who you are, and it gets a little bit offensive.
I like white
that's
women.
why I said I couldn't
do?
understand.
Yeah, I know. I like white women.
Have you ever did?
I know my
Snow
grandma
Bunny?
might be
Fuck a
mad,
couple
but
snow bunnies, but
He wouldn't date a white
I mean,
woman.
if I was single, I would consider the possibility of dating a white
You
person.
wouldn't say to yourself, just be like, if a person, if you just like the person, you're not gonna say, oh, I like this person, but she's white, I can't take her home.
No, I've been rebellious my whole life, so bringing a white person home is not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to white people though, so
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's like
I'm not personally.
it's like you gotta be. Oh, so this is what we call. You gotta be exotic white to be attracted. To
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
you just can't.
You know
That's
what?
not
I had
true.
a crush
That's
on.
not.
I had a crush on.
That's not.
Mila.
Got it.
Mila. The
Yes?
actor. Yes.
Yeah.
I had a crush on her.
Mila, who's
She's an actress. Yeah, I used to have a crush on her,
yeah, probably.
and she white. I
But you
guess.
gotta look exotic white.
That's
You
what
just
I
can't
said.
look white.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
now you
saying.
can't be looking like the farm girls, the Midwest.
Like Kim Kardashian is exotic.
Yes.
Exotic white.
But wait a minute,
She's-
though.
She's
Kim Kardashian is not white though,
she's
and that's in
Armenian.
see,
exotic white.
Okay, I got a question. If you had a sex room, what would be in it?
Ooh.
You want?
I definitely would have some restraints. I've never been restrained before, but that's a little bit of a fantasy of mine. I want to trust somebody enough to.
Yo, we twins. I swear to God.
Really?
Cause same.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I think I might like it.
No,
But I
I
need to
want
trust
to
somebody.
like.
Yeah.
It's like
I just need to trust somebody
intimate,
enough.
like a little scary though. You know, like
I
I
haven't-
trust you, but
yeah.
like
I haven't done that with somebody yet. That's something.
Me
that
neither. I
that's
have
something
never.
I said I was gonna save for.
marriage.
person?
Yeah,
See?
my person.
There is
yeah.
still stuff left for only you.
Yeah, because that's one thing. Guys be thinking that we've experienced
We ain't got no more
everything.
tricks in the bag.
No,
we
I never
still
let
some-
somebody me up.
Never?
Nope.
Why?
Because I don't
Save
trust
for
them.
marriage.
That's
But you would say it for marriage?
I'm gonna save that for my
save it
person.
for marriage, yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm
You
gonna save
gotta
that
really
for my
trust
person.
somebody. Let them to like, and I'm talking. I don't want to be able to get up. Like he has to be able to let me up. Like that
Oh,
type
damn.
of restraint. Like I'm just
But I think-
at your
yeah, listen.
your.
Yes, I think I'm gonna like
Mercy.
that. I think
So
I'm
you
gonna
want to
like
see the
it.
vein?
No, hell no. What? No, I just want to not be able to get myself out.
Oh. I ain't know. My bad.
How big is too big and how small is too small?
I'm a sex queen.
And before you answer that question, before you bust it home, folks, we got a bag of right here.
Of course.
course.
Oh
Of course.
my God.
You know she the cute
Have you guys ever? Do you guys use the voice AI? Have you guys used that yet?
What's
Okay.
it?
Let me.
Put us
Wait,
on
what?
game. Put us on
Yeah, put us up again. I'm. What does it do?
They have Elon Musk has this new feature with Grok. Do you guys know about Grok?
Grok?
On X. You guys are okay. So Grok is the AI. Grok is the AI on Twitter or whatever, but they've updated it now to like now it's like a voice thing or whatever. This person's or this AI's name is Ara. So Ara has different settings. She has storyteller, kid story, kids trivia, meditation, conspiracy, not a therapist, not a doctor, unhinged, motivation, romantic, and argumentative. I want to ask Ara, unhinged Ara, if a porn star can find love.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it towards the mic to speak on.
Okay.
I'm interested. Okay.
Go.
This is cool.
Hey Ara, can a porn star find love?
You want to talk about stars finding love? Buckle the fuck up, Necatron, because I've got to take hotter than a shot in a microwave. Can a porn star find love? Yes, they can. Probably better than your sorry ass, sitting there off to their vids while crying into a crusty sock. They're out there like champs, raking in cash, and you think they can't snag a soulmate? They've got more charisma in one than you've got in your whole existence. Love ain't about some fairy tale. It's about finding someone who doesn't give a fuck that you've had more dicks in you than a glory hole at a truck stop. Stars are primeval estate, confident, freaky as hell, and they know how to work a room or a rod. They'll find love with some producer, a fan with a boner and a trust fund, or hell, even each other. Imagine the insane, power couple that'd be. Meanwhile, you're swiping Tinder with Cheeto dust on your fingers, wondering why nobody's replying. Here's the unhinged truth.
Oh, that wasn't.
They're not just finding love, they're f***ing it raw and filming it for your lonely ass to buy.
Whoa! I like her.
So yeah, they can find love, and it'll be louder and more epic than anything you'll ever stumble into. Now go shove a dildo up your ass and pretend you're in the running, you sad sack of shit.
Period. I love her.
When was the last time you guys?
Ooh.
You guys about to answer honestly too.
No, I'm answering honestly because I stop. Like I ain't gonna lie, I try to stop. It's hard. That's one thing. It's hard.
You really
Why do men have to try to stop themselves from? Why is that a thing?
Well, for me, it's
I understand why.
I run out of.
for me, it got to a point where I was daily, like daily. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple times a day. So I
when
had
do
to
you
stop.
know that you have a problem?
See, I never had a problem because people couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But I know when I get home, and that's the first thing I do. Like, you know, like, oh, where everybody going? Y'all good?
Right.
All right.
No, when you
Time
gotta,
to jacket.
when you gotta lie and be like, nah, I got a business meeting
Yeah, I
to
got a
go
meeting.
to. You be like,
So
Close
now,
that door, windows
now
down.
that
I
you
dated
know,
a guy that had a problem.
Me too.
Yeah.
so
You could
now
tell,
like,
just like yeah, you could tell with a lot of things.
and it desensitizes you too.
It does.
Okay, yeah.
It does.
Yeah. So now I try to like once a month.
I can understand wanting to, because I have had that happen, like from using the too much. Like damn, like let me put this in the back of the closet for a month
Yeah.
or
I
two.
don't like playing with myself.
I like that
I don't like
vibrator
playing
now.
myself.
you don't like a little
sometimes.
bit of flick of the bean?
You know, I own my first toy.
30 seconds. I was literally thinking
For
that.
real?
I was
My bad,
thinking
I'm
that.
sorry.
I owned my first toy when I started OnlyFans.
Oh, you said you owned it?
The
I
first
got my
toy.
first toy.
Oh, the first toy. You got your
As I
first toy.
said
Okay.
before, sex work, I never played with myself. I was never into it, and I'm still not really.
I actually,
I'm not into it.
masturbating me. It kind of like influenced me a little bit to want to start posting videos, because like I was a you know,
Okay. I didn't
but
know you were a
yeah, I danced before I did OnlyFans or whatever.
I did not though.
But
Jasmine,
you know, I had got out of a relationship with the serial killer, and
The cereal.
I'm telling you, that's a red flag for me now.
Yeah.
Like I always ask.
that he's a serial. Well, for me, it's like every time I go to sleep, he's in the bathroom, and he would like send me videos of himself in the bathroom watching, but like that didn't make it any better. You know what I'm saying? Like
You don't have a whole girl right here.
yeah, but no, that's not it either. Like
Did he put you to sleep doing by any chance?
no, he didn't put me to no. Like
You had a problem for real. Bro.
like like maybe we'll have like a night of drinking or something
Yeah,
like
okay,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, well, he didn't put me to sleep by but I go to sleep and huh?
Cause you drunk.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
the night is over, and he's just up all night.
So he'll go in the bathroom and jerk. off.
Yes,
I could be dead.
Music helps.
What it is it?
He put me on to that.
What is
I
it?
go
Like
to
the
sleep.
binaural
I go
beats?
to sleep to meditating music every night because my brain always. So
See,
I play meditating music. Because honestly, sex wakes me up.
Wakes you up.
Good. It's gonna get that. It's gonna get you up and in that kitchen, cleaning
It
up,
wakes me up.
doing
Right,
all
right.
kind of good.
That's
gives
why
you
I
energy.
can't to go to sleep because I don't know. That don't put me to sleep
So how do you let your dude know, like, hey, I want some sex?
by saying I want some.
I know that, right? See, you straight. See, you straightforward. Some women, they be
Last
doing
night
little
I
shit.
wanted
like,
Dom to fuck me and he didn't fuck me.
Girl, that is another pet peeve for me. Like
What?
I
was like, I
hate
wanna
for you
fuck.
to say, can we can I
No,
get
it's
some
okay,
pussy
though.
or can we fuck or something like that? Like I like to communicate. Like when it
When
comes
just
to
happens,
sex,
yeah. When it just
yes, I
happens,
like
yeah.
to communicate non-verbally.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you ask me
he
that
wasn't getting
question,
it. He wasn't getting
you'll
it. Though.
dry it up.
He wasn't getting.
Just coming like
yeah, agreed. He is a good guy because he's a good guy. He's respectful, so I have to
Yeah.
say something.
okay, but like okay, well if
I have to initiate it. But I feel you. I want somebody to initiate it sometimes too, because
yeah,
you want to feel like you wanted,
yeah.
but yeah.
So y'all don't have like signals and stuff, like he tap your ankle if you tap his back.
He don't be getting it.
I'm
Damn.
weak.
But you know, but look, see that's
He don't be
good.
getting it because like
No, that's a
I be like, no, he's talking about like you guys have
Like,
like
I scoop
a
my
thing.
own
intentional
You know.
signal.
yeah, like have a signal where like, okay, if I tap the back of your head in bed,
maybe I should come up with one and tell him.
and then you do, if I know you don't do it within the next 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, no, she ain't feeling it right.
Me
Maybe
and my,
I should- maybe I
That
should
would be
come
so
up with-
awkward for me though.
It won't though.
so
it
my
won't.
ex had like 3 kids. So our signal would be like, man, I'm in the mood for some pizza.
That's a good one.
It's a piece of-
And so what if she's not? Does she just say I ain't? I'm
Nah. Everybody love pizza.
Hickeys, y'all dark skin. Do you
Girl,
get
you not gonna
That
ask
was
it.
the kiddiest. I thought it was about to be the most
No.
like.
No,
No.
she asked it wrong. She was supposed to just ask you, do y'all get hickeys? You know? And
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
say they're dark
Our
skin. I'm
shit is-
curious.
our
I'm sorry,
shit just-
light skins. But
See, y'all shit, y'all
How
turn.
does it look when you get it?
Our shit might be like a dark purple.
I told you.
Yeah, my be a dark purple.
man,
Should be having teeth marks all in my shit. Like, shit.
y'all
So
man,
y'all
be-
still,
I'm-
so
I'ma
it's
be-
still
I'm
noticeable
gonna be,
then.
I'm
Yeah,
be
yeah,
honest with you.
is that your pet peeve?
No, it's not my pet
I
peeve,
don't
but
like hickeys
it's
either, though.
it's not my pet peeve, but it's like I'm more of a suck my ear or suck my dick type of guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Don't suck
Yeah.
my neck. That make me feel like a
Okay.
Really?
like if you
Okay.
suck my neck, not for too long to be like a hickey, like
Yeah.
okay, you
Yeah.
can suck something else. You can just
I get what you
Maybe
mean
you don't
because
say- yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
sucking, if you get a hickey on me, you might well get a hickey on my.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
I
That's
get
all
what
I'm saying.
I get
I
that
Wait,
Because-
because
have you ever got a hickey on your?
they
Now
got,
that
you
would
can do
not
a hickey
feel
on the
good.
dick.
I don't know. I'm about to try it. I want to try it now. I'm curious. I want to see if I can get
A hickey on
a.
a dick.
I think I'm gonna record it. And
You
be
might
like,
get nut before you get a
I'm
hickey.
gonna like
I ain't gonna
turn
lie.
it on and be like, okay, guys.
She's disgusting.
If you,
I'm not disgusted.
Okay,
I'm
guys,
just
I'm
thinking
gonna see
really
if I
hard
can
you want to be
about like how like
Yeah, I could. I'm gonna
because
test
I'm
it.
like I'm really thinking about this.
I'm gonna test it.
No, if you do it tubular on the side, like a side,
Yeah.
and suck it like that, then probably. I mean, just realistically,
Maybe. You
but
know.
you know,
The blood flow is a little bit different in
Right,
and the
that's what I'm saying,
capillaries
like-
and everything. And I'm
I
like,
probably
would
won't
that
be
be
able
a
to.
problem?
not even that. Like,
But I didn't get I stopped getting hickeys like 21, 22.
what, nigga?
I don't like hickeys like that either. But we light skins. This is way
Yeah.
noticeable.
No, I don't like. I
them
agree with you.
shit.
Like
But like I like
It
scratch
does-
marks.
it
Like,
does-
somebody scratched my
scratch
back.
marks. Yeah.
I like scratches.
Okay.
Not me, cause that shit put
Okay.
alcohol.
teeth
Okay.
marks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Robbie a
teeth
little
marks,
freaky.
yeah.
He wanna-
Robbie a little freaky.
Yeah.
But I love you.
bites.
one time I was fucking this guy who I really really liked
Mm-hmm.
and still really like in the back of his car, and I had on a choker, so he was like controlling me with like he was holding on to the choker kind of like a leash, but was kind of like controlling my head movement
Oh, damn.
by holding on to the choker. So when I got home, I realized that there were like scratches and like welts on the back of my neck from the choker, but it was definitely, you know. So I'm
Cause
like,
them war wounds right there.
I look, you know, I'm like, yeah. It got the stinging. I'm like, yes. Ugh.
You put some,
Dick
you
was
put water
good.
soak like
Dick was good.
shit,
Money was
that
good.
hurt, but
Everything
that,
was
yeah.
now. Shit.
I know.
Like I said, we're cook boys.
We are cooked.
I didn't plan here to come here and get. Have you ever injured yourself during sex?
Yes.
I didn't say here
Wow.
because that's funny. That's not funny. But
How?
I was doing a new move and I calculated it wrong, and I had
Math
my
was off.
Yeah, I had my foot. So she was on the couch. That was like worst step. So I had my foot on like this part of the couch, and I had my foot on the table. I thought the table was gonna be sturdy enough to like hold me, but it ended up slipping.
I need ice though.
Like this, it didn't break. It just slipped. You know how sometimes tables slide?
Yeah.
It slide, and I hit the floor on this part, and it cracked. Like my
Your
arm.
toe cracked.
Yeah.
You had
Wait.
you had to get a.
No, I didn't go to the doctor or nothing. I
Oh.
just painfully walked through the mall as people made fun of me.
Oh, bro, that was not me. That was not me, bro. That was not me. No, it was a lady, bro. He fucked his ankle up doing that stupid. So we had to go to the
was my
mall.
toe.
Okay, toe. He fucked his shit up. So I'm still like, you know what I'm saying? I support. I'm walking with you. I could have been way going to go shop and do some other. I'm like, nah, you my dog. I'm waiting on you.
You got to take
So-
baby steps with him.
Right. He had to tie his shoe. So when he bent down, he was in pain. A random lady just walked by and was like, you need some help? I said, I don't know why I thought that was the funniest word. He was like, no.
You really
Bro.
said that? Teddy, how you yourself up while you was?
So
And
my
some
bed was super high. We was in the bed, and then she wanted me like to do something off the bed where I had to get on the floor. I just jumped down. I know you you tweak your ankle a little bit, like you just walk and I tweaked my stop the whole thing. My shit was so my
Damn.
whole ankle just bent.
So ankle injuries
I ain't gonna lie,
are
that shit.
common in the
Look,
bedroom.
Mine was a toe, and I didn't stop. I didn't stop.
I
just-
did.
Really?
Oh, he is a giver.
I did. My shit was so fucked up.
Going.
I was on the floor.
He got hurt and kept going.
Was it for her or for you though,
It was for
Rob?
both of us.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
And it's for the love of the game.
That's
When
right.
you're doing it for the love of the game, you can't quit.
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
my question is like, can you tell everybody like the pros and cons of dating?
I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons
Yes.
with sex workers. So when you date a sex worker, you gotta imagine you love cheeseburgers and you dating somebody that work at McDonald's. So sometimes when they come home, they don't feel like want to make cheeseburgers.
No, indeed.
So it's like,
That's with every profession though.
yeah, but some people don't still get that.
It's
Yeah.
But it's different because sex is a huge part of a relationship.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is true. That is true.
So-
yeah.
So it's
Shit,
like,
I like though.
yeah. So it's
if
So-
I
so-
like you.
so, but I'm
you
just
don't
saying
gotta
sometimes.
remember.
Right.
So sometimes you gotta just
Good.
like accept that. That's like one of the cons.
Yeah.
Another con is just dealing with like other people. Like shit can be so good, but it's just other people talking and other people like, oh, this, that, and the third, and trying to make you unhappy and try to make you
Yeah.
like that's why it's like sometimes it's like, hey, none of y'all business. Like I
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
my lesson with my first worker, but then I got with my next ones, it was like low key. So low
Low-key,
key,
yeah.
I didn't even know I was in them. You know. And then I'll say like y'all are givers. You know what I'm saying? So I
Oh,
say
yeah.
most people who's workers are givers, and
Yeah.
they know how to stroke a man's ego, and they know how to like, oh, it's okay. Oh, you didn't get hard. It's okay. Let me just suck it right back up. You know what I'm saying?
No, that
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how to fix a flat tire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I agree with that. I
Some
agree
girls
with
don't
that.
know how to fix
They
a
don't know
flat
how to
tire.
do it, bro.
They just expect you to just have a spare tire and put
Like
it
what?
on.
Yeah.
No, we gonna
Okay,
fucking
okay.
pump
See,
that
y'all know.
motherfucker right on
Yeah.
up.
See,
Okay.
So
okay.
it's-
y'all know
so
what
it's
to
like-
do. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And some girls that's not sex workers, they like, I ain't gonna lie, some girls
They gonna call another Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's like, with that being said, and then like, it's just, I say if you do date a sex worker, my advice is just keep people out your business. Y'all can be married, have kids, but just keep the world out your business. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
what
have a
if-
quick
But
question.
what if she likes being like? What if she wants to be like loved out loud?
I I mean, it's okay to be loved out loud, but
Yeah.
I mean, like,
He's saying he don't want to love out loud because when he loves out loud, when you love a sex worker out loud, that's when all the bullshit comes from other
yeah.
people.
I don't, but that's what I'm
No,
saying.
I
If you
get
know,
it, but-
if y'all have an understanding, you know what I do, right? All that other shit that comes in, it shouldn't bother you at all. It don't fucking matter.
Right.
honestly. That's how I feel.
Because sometimes,
Sometimes
I feel,
but
so like for me-
emotions are not that easy.
I
That's
know.
logic.
yeah.
I call
a little
you
bit
shouldn't
both.
care.
Well,
but
is it on their part though, or is it on the fans' part?
So
like,
here,
it's not even that. Like, imagine as a man, I'm in love with a sex worker.
right.
Well, not all over X and his all over X or whatever.
Right.
His brother decides to crack jokes on him one day. You know how y'all do. Men are mean to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
That's
Men
why
are
we
mean.
call it friendly phase.
Men are mean to each other. You know what I'm saying? And so like,
Don't talk
like
bring back
don't-
slap
right.
boxing.
see, the
I'm
thing
bruh.
is, but
Brother,
would
talk about
you,
your
like,
girl, a
as
sex
like
worker.
as
Nah,
a
knock your
woman,
ass.
as a wife to a man who would have to go through something like that, like.
Yeah.
I get it, but I also don't want somebody to be ashamed being with me. Like,
But
so
it's
I
not
feel
about
like
being
it's not
being
being
ashamed.
ashamed. It's about
It's
being
keeping them
protected.
out of their
Protective. I get
business.
business.
It's
Yeah.
protecting the peace.
Yeah.
I get it.
'Cause when you
I like
don't-
being loved out loud though, so
I mean, we can, bro. Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
I'm gonna love you out
I'll
loud.
take
You
you to
don't know.
God. If we start there, I'll take you to Peru or whatever what's the new destination, Dubai.
Yeah.
And I give you, shower you with gifts, show you to my friends and family. I
Okay,
don't have to post that on Instagram.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
have to have everybody.
But
in
I
my
feel like
business.
that.
okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But
Because
I
I like private, but I don't like secrets.
No. If we out and we can be out and about, we can do this. We can go on trips. We can be seen. It's just that like I don't like when like
The internet world.
the internet world.
Yeah, I get it.
Like
Okay.
even with my girlfriend right now, it took me a year before I posted her on my
Oh.
social media.
Okay.
And she's not even a sex worker, right?
No
But see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all will have to have that
conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I know people going if they can't get to me, they're gonna come through you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like y'all have to have that conversation and that understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, like, look, people gonna say
I
something
feel
off the
like
wall.
that sometimes is out of human comprehension because it's so easy to have that conversation and say, "Oh, yeah," because we hear that all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
You know, I don't care about what you do. It doesn't affect me. I want to be in your life.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It sounds great, but
yeah.
there are so many possible situations. Like you might not care about what people say on the internet or whatever, but something can happen that can make you care. It's a risk.
It's
Yeah.
It's still
they always
a risk.
switch up. They always switch up.
Exactly. Like
Or they put in some positions that they never even experienced before.
exactly.
Right.
Like I told you off the podcast, the experience was stalkers. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about people saying stupid. Okay, that's normal.
Yeah.
But was actually following my
Yeah.
girl home where we stayed. Like that's
Yeah.
weird. You
That's
know
why
what I'm saying?
I ask tough questions all the time. Like in the beginning stages, like if I'm dating somebody that's not a sex worker, I'd be like, "Are you sure? Can you handle this? Can you handle that? Can you handle that?" Because I don't think they realize like
They
certain things.
don't.
And that's why I'm like, I dated a girl one time, and I'm like, "Are you sure?"
How many times
Like,
you
if I
yourself do you
take-
do some shit, and when you're doing it, you think you're right,
Right.
and
it
then
ended up- yeah.
and then you look
Right.
behind, you're like, damn, that
Right.
was stupid.
Right, because I swear to God, I asked when I dated the girl, I asked her this question: if you take me home to your family, your uncle recognizes me, what are you gonna do about that? And she was like,
I don't care.
"No,
I'm
she
a
didn't say that. She just said,
Oh, you made her think.
I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna defend that.
I'll be like this.
You gotta think about that."
You already know what it is. It's your boy Big Rob for the phone.
Right, man. Right.
You know what it is.
that. Okay,
You know what it is.
Right,
You know
come
what
on
it is,
now.
Op.
Right.
You
Come on
just
now.
mad because you still off it up there.
Right.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
and you know what? And it's
But
easy
not
to have
everybody
that.
has that confidence.
And it's
though.
easy to have that response when
It's
you're
not
on the right
easy.
frequency.
Mm-hmm.
But let
On the right
somebody
frequency.
catch
Like
you
I said.
on the wrong frequency. You know
But
what I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. You
Like,
have to have that confidence. Like,
Yeah,
It
like
is.
I don't. Yeah.
have that. I don't give a.
And then, but let me
A
tell
lot of
you
people
what.
don't have that.
But let
though.
me tell you what it
they
is. too.
care.
And let me tell you what. It's not even on. Not saying you do this, but if you are a sex worker, you gotta make sure your man is empowered. Even though, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't care if you make the most money, I don't care, but you got to make him feel like a man. Because at the end of the day, his shield is gone now.
Yeah.
His princess, his queen is all over the internet. Okay, he got that in his mind. Cool, but you still got to protect that other side, which is his manhood. Which is like, baby, I trust you. Da-da-da-da. Like, you still got to give him that.
Yeah.
I think that is where I have went wrong in most of my relationships. Like I've done sex work since I was 15. Every relationship that I've been in, pretty much my partner has had to deal with those things, and I definitely was like, is it demasculating? And like not even knowing it, you know, like, because I've always been the breadwinner, I've always been the provider.
Yeah.
I feel that because of that, you should shut the fuck up and support me.
I know that,
like
right?
You should be cleaning my and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if she the breadwinner, where you want me to clean them at? In the dishwasher or hand wash?
See, now this is when Aaron the plumber come out. I don't like that.
You not for the disrespect me like that.
And
This part of the podcast, we're playing a game called Spin the Block. Spin the Block is where our guest rolls the wheel, and whatever it lands on, she has to do. With her consent, of course, or take a shot.
With her consent, of course.
Or take a shot.
Of all. Go ahead.
I just said I don't know.
Go ahead.
Nah, I don't really look. It's back there. It's definitely back there.
Let's see where you want to put the fat.
Yeah.
Can y'all play a song?
Of course, we gotta.
We got DJ D right
Anybody in the car, y'all check that out.
You ready? All right. It says kiss the. It says show us one. Show us. Show.
It's one of your X-rated home videos.
Home videos. That was the middle of the video?
Like, no.
I mean, when you have it, like, from a viewer sample.
I don't like talking though. That's why, you know.
George, your favorite position?
How do I show that?
You can demonstrate on her, or you can.
Over here trying to book a flight too. I forgot. Your spins be so soft. Oh, sorry. You got sorry.
With that being said,
Yes.
you got a DJ.
DJ. Maybe I should start doing it softly.
Flash the camera.
Bust that yet. Thank you for watching our YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go watch the other videos we drop. We dropping new videos weekly. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support. And if you want the more exclusive stuff, click that Patreon.
Right now.
Do it.
And go wash your hands.
Yes.
Right now. Yeah. I know you're looking at this right now and you need to wash your hands with soap.
He was just